Hello, everybody, and a good morning to y'all. Welcome to Nobody Saves the World. Who is nobody? But, no. This is Nobody Saves the World. As I really don't know much about this game, except I know it was made by the same people who made Guacamelee, which is an amazing game. I actually do enjoy Guacamelee. But, we're gonna get started into this. This is nothing this is something new. I have no clue what it is in its entirety, but it looked fun. It looked entertaining. But yeah, let's get started. Do the first save game. Never be. What is the story of this man? You wake up in a small shack. You can't remember how you got here. We'll pause for a minute while I Alt-Tab and adjust volume, because I noticed the volume was way up. About like right there ought to be fine, I think. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Alrighty. Left stick is move. The little punch. Well, I got $20 from punching a pee bucket from the looks of things. It's not even a punch, it's a slap. Yeah, it's a slap. Ooh. Okay. Kinda feels Legend of Zelda. Which I already in love with. Hey lady, what can you tell me about this one?
A visitor? Where are your pants? Oh, you have amnesia. That doesn't explain the lack of pants, but I'm forgetful myself. I'm sure Nostramagus can help with a potion or something. He's only the most powerful wizard to have ever lived. Oh, now where does he live again? Oh, right, behind me. The mansion with his name on it. Don't worry, I won't look.
I love these characters. Look at her. She's just blissfully unaware of the insanity that's probably about to happen.
Did you hear odd noises during the storm last night? So strange.
There's a peacock. The freaking run like... And break everything. What's up, old dude?
If I were a wizard, I'd want to be transforming all the time. Who wants to be just one thing? Dull people, that's who.
Okay. $10. $10. breaking all the stuff. Breaking other people's stuff. I was about to say, I'd also be surprised if the table broke. Ooh, chocolate bar. Oh my god. Nostramagus, famous wizard, #1 magician. 30 under 30 for 11 years in a row. Handsome guy. Man, those guards are the most serious looking guards I've seen, even in a joke fashion. Oh my gosh. I already love this. Home of the legendary Nostramagus. That's pretty funny, though. No lie. Like one with the windows are broken, though. Rock. Hold up. This area is under lockdown. We're waiting for a ranger tasked with delivering a message for us. No one else is allowed through. Oh, there's some bushes over there I didn't smack. Randy the Rad. Nostramagus. Shut up. Wonder what type of character this is. So, Nostramagus. He's gone. Who did this? Master, I will avenge you! Who the hell are you? You must be a new trainee. Where are your pants? Show some respect. Nostramagus, the most powerful wizard of all time, has been kidnapped. He must have left a clue for me, Randy the Rad, his intrepid protege. I'm basically a master wizard. Nostramagus has delayed my graduation from the protege program for the 5th time, but he knows I'm ready. I need to think. Make me a coffee. Caramel macchiato venti, extra shot, half skim milk, half mountain goat milk, 2% foam, and pronto. Yes, interact with the glowing. Randy, I'm in trouble. Take the wand. Find me. And... I wanted that coffee yesterday, Slowpoke. Wait. What were you doing over there? This is a crime scene. You weren't messing with anything, were you? Tell Randy about the wand. No. Hell no, he's a jerk. Yeah, hell no, he's a jerk. You're not a trainee. You are officially a suspect. Randy, monsters have invaded the Grand Castle. It's covered in a strange fungus. I'll deal with you later. Could you move a bit to the right? Perfect. The glowing wand of destiny. You now have quests. Hold LB to open the quest. Open the quest scroll. Try completing your quests. Examine your surroundings. Smash stuff. Walk around the cell. I'm gonna smash stuff. A bed. It's wet. Hopefully from the leak in the ceiling. A broken toilet. They didn't stop someone from using it. Ew. This is a star door. You need 8 stars to open this door. Okay, so we've got... What's this? Examine your surroundings. Done. It's got a little freaking stamp. Form unlocked. Rats. Redeeming stars is the best way to get stars, XP, and FP. 4 points. You just earned 3 stars from redeeming your quests. You've also earned enough FP 4 points to unlock the rat farm. You are now a rat. Oh, this is fun. I already love this. Sorry, I'm just having too much fun with that. Okay, so you gained star power, but you did... Okay. Future site of the Nostramagus Museum. It's a demi-dungeon. Interesting. Chocolate. I'm gonna bite ya! Ow. It hurt me a little bit. Not much. Wow, the rat actually does more damage. Interesting. Slap. A sad little slappy poo. Oh, that's great. Ugh. Available for purchase, huh? Ow. guess that's the frozen hearth. Okay, it literally meant for purchase. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay. I don't have any points for that. I am loving this. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm not. I actually like this. All right. Switch there. But I'm not fully content. The rat must gnaw on everything. Everything I say. Yeah, I figured that out already. Okay. Come on, you little. Okay, that's a pretty much a headless Frankenstein. Oh, thank goodness there was a second target leg in there. Nom, 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 nom. Go, little rat dude, go! Ooh. I can hold down. Nice. %, soon damage, at least your health. Ah, lowers the cooldown. Yes, please. Form unlocked. God. Nice. Damn, Ranger. Charge arrow unlocked and poison tipped unlocked. Oh, I actually leveled up. Which, not gonna lie, my current form without a quest, but it was showing I could still actually. Alright, got a decent amount of change. And back to the rat hole. We have 8 of these star things, so we can pop open a door. Washing machine. Okay, so Still no pants, eh? It's okay, you do you. Notice your Majesty's assistant Randy looked agitated this morning. I hope his ass isn't coming back. He's such a sweet lad. Does it go around breaking everything in our house? Well, they said they're waiting for a ranger. Waiting for a ranger to pass an important message on to someone. I guess you must be that ranger. Can you pass an important message on to Randy? He left in a hurry not too long ago to investigate the monster invasion at the Grand Castle north of here. Here's the message. Really?
We are out of mountain goat milk for your coffee. Can we use regular goat milk instead? Master Sergeant Goat.
Get wrecked.
Hey there, buddy. Got some good stuff for you. Here you go. Your mana just went up by a little. Lots of other fairies like me scattered around the world. Try to find us all.
Huh. Okay. Nice. Poison baddies. Find mana fairies. It's the only way to level up, so we've got to do these challenges. Poison tips, huh? Bum, bum, bum. Hot dog! I'm flummoxed by the readings on this fluxometer. Mm-hmm. This is very bad. If the calamity gets strong enough, it's going to infect everything. It'll be the end. Oh my, how long have you been standing there? I'm Octavia the Witch. This is the mummy. Mm-hmm. We're doing field research. And you? Oh, my fluxometer is picking up calamity traces on you. Are you a fighter? Or what are you? Wait, don't tell me you're with that dweeb. Yeah, Randy. Are you with Randy? No. 1,000 times no. How about 1,000 times no? Okay, great. That guy's the worst. My data shows the monsters are protecting the gem shards. The gem was to banish the gem was used to banish the calamity in ancient times. If the calamity is back, Nostromagics and the Wizards of the world are going to need those shards. Maybe you can help. There's one shard inside the Grand Castle for sure. Me? No way I'm getting them. It's too dangerous. So, are you up to it? Pretty much. I have to be. Hey, there we go. That's pretty decent amount of loot. Amount of loot. Bum ba bum ba ba. Alright, so the game's pretty much said it'd be in your best interest to explore. That's definitely what we gotta do. New Old Town. Hello, little one. You picked a bad time to visit, pal. Okay. I've seen you around with those full pockets, my friend. You're quite an interesting being. Yes, a bit of an oddity you are. A rich oddity. I'm sure we'll find a resting place for all that gold. Call me the shopkeeper, but if you buy enough things, you could call me Honey Bunny. Yeah, that would actually be a good one to buy. Just essentially a standard go around and kill all quest. Have a good one. That was just a straight kill baddie one. We just kill 100 baddies, complete the quest, and we do it again. 50 XP though, that's not bad. You're not from here, are you? You should definitely check out the horse mines to the northeast. They have horses and it's a mine. Okay, Tower of Atonement.
Randy is an inspiration. One day I'd like to be a hero. I like him.
Okay. Randy the Rat was here. Isn't he the best? He was talking to the king about the monsters. The round table says a sign on the door. The Knights Guild is out hunting dragons. Leave a message by carving it onto the door or come back later. Hey, there's a fairy. Well, you definitely want to see that fairy. I've never seen monsters like this before. I hope Nostramagus comes soon. But if he doesn't, my bunnies will protect me. Bunnies. I honestly can't get over there right now. I guess there's something I need.
Odd-looking subject of mine. Hideous monsters have overtaken my home. What is a king without a castle? Nothing but a finely dressed loiterer. Won't you help me? It's an order anyways. I assume you know how Star Wars work. Sort of. Well, neither do I. But Ranmi told me that stars can be earned by trying out new forms, exploring dungeons, and completing quests. I'll mark the nearest dungeons on your map now.
Tower of Atonement. Horse mines.
Adventure awaits! Go on, my dear subject. Show those monsters the royal greeting. A kick to the skull.
Well, I can do that much at least. There's a wild-eyed horse here. Seeing you, it bolts into the mines. Horse mines is a demi dungeon. It'd be level 1. Yeah. Yes, yes, all the glorious things. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. There's Tower of Atonement. Ba-da. Ouch. Bump, 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 bump. Let you pass? Ah. I don't know how the Eastern Gate Guard does it, but over here we follow orders. No exceptions, not even for fellow members of the Guard. Okay. It changed again! Ever since the calamity showed up, these dungeons have been changing out whenever I leave. Never gonna make it to the end if the walls keep shifting. Wait a second. If the dungeons change whenever I leave, what's gonna happen to me when you leave? Good question. Let's find out. He's gone. Locked arrow flurry. Nice. And we level up. It's actual too. Collect stars by completing the quest center, the castle. Okay. Please don't. Can use that. Can use traps to my own advantage too. Great way to deal with that wad enemy that was after me just now. Worked out quite well. uses mana. Okay, good to know. How do you get a turnip out of a stool? That's a real question there. How does... I'm not even sure if I know that logic. Even for a fictitious loot system, that's stretching, in my opinion. Yeah, level 3. Oh, now it's 250, so... It's more, but that'll be a good constant source of EXP, though. In my opinion. I love how we're getting all this loot out of, like, trash bags and mattresses. Alright, we're at the boss, so... Yeah. Bag of 5 upgrade tokens. Well, that ain't bad. It increases it by 5 points. But focus on defense first. There we go. Unlock Stomp. Okay. Hey! Captain Chip Dip. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Been affiliate for a while, actually, but thank you for the congrats. Give you thumbs up. Really appreciate that, dude. How's it going with you? How goes things? I'm not doing too bad. Little groggy, little tired, but still kind of just trying to kick ass today. Oh. How goes things with you? I just keep constantly clearing dungeons. Is that what the whole goal here is? actually. Well, I guess it's got some roguelike elements, actually. But it's, called Nobody Saves the World. Which, it kind of feels like, it feels like a Zelda-style thing with roguelike elements. Kind of like a, kind of like that type of thing. Okay, so yeah, you can just go back in the dungeon and just farm the stuff out again. Which actually isn't a bad thing. This is how we're gonna... Go back and farm out cash. Apparently we got different forms and stuff we can morph into. Get stomped into oblivion. Bump it up, bump, bump, bump it up, bump. Ah, blade. No, I don't need blade. I don't need blade into my butt. Yeah, this is the boss room again. Level up. And that was easy. It could be probably pretty cheesy. Ah. Form unlocked. Horse. Okay, I can apparently become a horse now. A very disturbing looking horse. Stomp more baddies. Alright, well, back in here we go. Bump, 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 bump. Stay in the corner, let the enemies just keep attacking. Money. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. I do like the night mode, 'cause it actually is pretty solid, but it's also kind of slow. Probably after this run is probably where we're gonna have to end. A little bit of a shorter stream today than what I wanted to do, but I honestly can't really stay up too much longer. So I'll have to sleep and get ready for work. What's up? Ask questions. So 500 for 100 EXP. Nice. Just on 3 baddies at once. Alright. Yay, money. Trying to research somewhat regarding game development, so I was wondering what specific thing usually catches your eye when you picture/trailer from a new game, and what makes you come back to any game again. Well, realistically, that type of thing. Also, so the main thing with me is if I'm gonna come back to a game, it's gotta have some sort of, well, apart from fun. Well, realistically, most of it boils down to actually enjoyment, let's be fair. But, if I was really gonna think about it, like, if I'm going back to a game, it's because I enjoyed a certain feature of a game, for me. Like, say, Red Faction Guerrilla. Red Faction Guerrilla is one that's a good one that I could actually probably state. Because, granted, is it the same story? Yep. Is it kind of like the same... Yeah. Is it kind of annoying at times and whatnot? But it's got enough challenges and stuff like that to where, hey... Well, it's kind of like this. Like... Let me think how to put it. Those key things. Like... Portal. Portal's a good... If you go back to Portal and you actually look at Portal. Like, a lot of people don't... As far as I know, a lot of people don't really go back to Portal 1. But they go back to Portal 2. Portal 2 kind of had a lot of things where everything kind of got streamlined. Everything kind of was, like, smoother, more fluent. Had a good story behind it. Like, that's part of the reason I would go back to, like, that. If I enjoyed the story... If the gameplay was enjoyable where it was, like, to a point where it's like, okay, I can sit here and rack my brain on this, or, you know, I just kind of, like, enjoyed solving the puzzles. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of factors. Exactly. to kind of raise the level. And that's one thing I can definitely say. And back to the Red Faction Gorilla thing, like, it had a lot of creativity with it. You had a lot of different challenges you could do. You had time challenges. You could just drive around and just wreck shit. Like, it had a kind of a semi-realistic physics system. So you had a building or a bridge or something that was destroyable. You could destroy it, and it is gone. And you had like stuff like some of the other challenges, like, okay, you gotta rescue these hostages. Alright. Now, most games would be like, you have to go down through this path. But for like something like Red Faction's Gorilla, you could just punch a hole in the wall, save the dude, and get out of there without much hassle or fuss. Park a truck in the back, bust a hole in the wall, take the dude out, and run. But, like, for puzzle games get a little tricky. Because, like, one, your puzzles have to be... it has to have a good difficulty curve. So, okay, you're going to be teaching mechanic A, B, and C at the start, right? So, are those mechanics fun and enjoyable to work with? Are they fun and enjoyable to interact with? You know, that's kind of like the thing you gotta really think of. It's like, okay. I think the main gimmick was something like Portal, for example. Like, Portal did a lot of combination with the portals and the physics when it incorporated it into the puzzles. So it's like, okay, so we gotta get block A from this side to that side, but there's nothing, we can't carry it or nothing. You know, that type of thing. It's like, you kind of have to have... Your systems have to build on each other. I think that's the best way to state it. They have to build on each other, and when it all clicks and it works together, that's kind of what I really see in a replayability thing. So you start off with like this basic thing. Then you add another layer to it. Okay, so it's like, okay, the portals were initially just portals. You know, you gotta move it from point A to point B, get it out from behind something or something like that. Perfect. Then the second layer, when it came to physics. So now you have to place your portals right, and then you have to incorporate physics in order to launch the object or thing from point A to point B, or have it drop down onto a, like, platform from a different platform. You know, stuff like that. That's the one thing that's like, you gotta make the systems work fluently with each other. And it's gotta be an easy to learn and difficult to master thing. So, like, you start off on an easy, you kind of get people in, you get the foot in the door, and then as you progress through your game, it gets progressively tougher and tougher. But you control that curve so that way it's not at a point to where your player doesn't get... Actually, no, I didn't know about that one. But, what was I saying? Yeah, you just want to control the curve so that way it doesn't actually... It still allows your player to have enjoyment with it, but not actually go through and, like, discourage them. You just gotta find ways to make it, you know... It's like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a good example of that, too. Listen, man, I've been playing games for, like, since I've been 4. I've got all the way from the NES, from the original NES era to now. I played something on every system that's released just about, except for like those really obscure ones like the N-Gage or like the Neo Geo or the Jaguar, like stuff like that I never even touched. But like most of the modern like mainstream consoles, I've played something on it at some point. But yeah. Yeah, need to. Hit me up in Discord. We can chat. Yeah, I've done too much. I've been too much with gaming throughout my life. I think we can go through and do a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Dark Souls being an example of difficulty. Alright. The trick is... Oh, hold on. First off, let me use a separate example here real quick before I say Dark Souls. Get wrecked, giant skeleton head. So, Dark Souls is a good example of where the... Let me think the right wording for it here. Dark Souls is a good example of Dark Souls is kind of a good example of being difficult but fair. Like, it's not gonna hit you with cheap shots. If you can learn the mechanics of the thing and you can actually learn the mechanics of the thing and actually do it, you can pull it off. But that's kind of like the whole thing with it is like, you know, but it's a fair mechanic. It's not gonna be like cheap shots. It's not gonna be like a cheap shot where it's like, yeah. Because it's like, okay, so you kind of look through and you see how the boss is. You're going up against a boss. This boss has a set bit of mechanics. Yep, that it do. I actually beat Dark Souls 2, so I'm like, yes. And all the DLCs, just like, yes. But, what was I saying? But, the main thing is like, if I'm gonna fight a boss, like, I want that boss to have a list of mechanics. And then, like, but I have to kind of decipher them a bit, figure them out, and once I figure them out, it's good, you know. But I still have to have the skill to dodge the stuff and actually, you know, get my hits in and whatnot. That dragon, that freaking crystal dragon can kiss my ass. I will say that right now for Dark Souls 2. That freaking crystal dragon can kiss my ass. But yeah, you have to give a good balance of difficulty and fairness. That's kind of really what I look at. And that's the same thing when it comes to gameplay. Am I gonna, like, I'll give you an example. Like, alright, Witcher 3. I love Witcher 3. However, the length of the story is ridiculous. Like, to the point to where it's like, it actually turns me off from playing it, ironically. I enjoy the story and everything, but it's like, if I start that up, that's just going to be a journey that I'm just going to be stuck on for a while, and I don't really... If I had the time to, yeah, maybe, but, you know, that type of thing. But, like, it's like, you can love a game, but for replayability value, that's all dependent on the player. For me, like, Witcher 3, for example, is, I love it. I might play it, like, once every few years, but other than that, eh. Or I'm also just gonna leave it be. It's kind of like a similar situation with Cyberpunk, but with like the modding aspect of Cyberpunk for me right now is what's keeping me involved, plus getting to Phantom Liberty. Like I kind of enjoy that stuff. But when it comes to like puzzle games, it's gotta have enough to kind of like, it's gotta have a good enough puzzle to rack your brain, make you think. But also, you know, make it fair enough to where you can figure it out and actually put all the pieces together. I think the right word I want to use is difficulty and substance. Like, cause not gonna lie, I've also been kind of like thinking about how your game, you know, how your game is. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. So, alright. So, part of, like, one thing I'll have to talk about is, like, some stuff will be with yours. I might talk about you in Discord, because, I had some thoughts, kind of like sitting there trying to break it down. But yeah, with yours, I've actually got some things. Yeah, because there's actually some things I started thinking about, like, that could help. I don't know why I'm stuck with the knife this entire time, but oh yeah, it stomps. Like this game, for example, right now. Alright, this is the first time I played this game, but I can tell you already that I would probably do another playthrough of it later on down the road. Because, one, art style looks nice. Two, I actually like how the actual game feels in terms of controls and whatnot. And I honestly like the whole gimmick of the transformations and whatnot. there you are. Stop. So being honest, that's gonna be the hard part. Like think about a Dungeons and Dragons game. Alright. If you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, you have a dungeon master. Or your DM. Your DM essentially is kind of in the same position as like a game dev. He has to kind of keep the players entertained and, you know, guide the players in kind of the direction they want to. You know, kind of like what they want out of a campaign and whatnot too. But also what the DM has designed for a campaign. Will there be deviations? Yep, that's D&D for you. But it's, you know, how are you guiding? The main thing is how are you guiding your players? Let me break it down. It's like how are you guiding your players through your obstacles, your puzzles, your whatever? Why should the players care? That's one of your main things. Why should the players care about making their way through this puzzle? What is their carrot on the stick, so to speak? Like, what are they getting out of it by completing this puzzle? Like with most RPGs, that's kind of like the quest reward. You know. That was a nice hit. Shooting eyeballs at me? Is that what's going on there? Yeah, kind of something similar like that. I can go more in detail in Discord about that with more specific regards to yours. But, yeah, it's like stuff like that. Like, you gotta kind of worry. Worry kind of about that. Like, guiding your players through it, and pretty much why would they give a shit? And everybody's objectives and values are different when it comes to games. Like, as we've seen. Like Call of Duty multiplayer, for example. Would be like, most people play that for either the rank up, the gear, the glams, whatever they get from it. Or just, you know, to flex. Flex on other players. Okay, you stop there. Or even just like, some people may just enjoy the general gameplay loop. Power World. Power World's a good example. Overall, it's a pretty the whole grand scheme of things, it's a pretty basic survival style game, right? Granted, it does play a lot off of, you know, copying other mechanics from other games. But, like, Power World's a good example for that regard because of the gameplay loop. It's like, okay, you gotta feed your pals. Pals gotta go do the, you know, they're pretty much automated to do whatever you need them to do. Or whatever skill set they got. And mainly if you take care of them, they'll do the work. They'll put in the work. That's pretty much how it goes with that. And then you go out, explore, find stuff, get materials, catch new pals, you know, it's that type of thing. Yeah, they're shooting eyeballs at me, okay. Nom, nom, nom. Alright, where's the reinforcements? Yeah, free the horses. The horse lets out a whinny. Maybe it's thanking you? Or maybe it wants you to get out of the way. Alrighty. You have a good one, dude. I'll chat with you more about that in Discord. Experience unbridled love. Interesting. That was just gonna be frustrating. Alright. And now we're a horse. Stallion looks happy to see a new face. Now this is a horse! Your horsey eyes have never beheld such a beauty. You nervously distract yourself by eating some grass. But the majestic stud has the same idea. As you dip head, your moist noses touch. You raise your eyes to meet his, and the feeling is electricity. This is the horse you've been waiting for. How you dreamed of your whole horsey life. Of all the strange feelings that come with being a horse, the one feeling you never expected was love. You lay your head across the stallion's muscled back. In his embrace, the world's troubles almost disappear. You want to stay here forever, but that can't happen until your work is done. He nickers a gentle goodbye. He'll wait for you as long as it takes. Gosh dang it. Horse. Kickback 1. Defeat baddies with kickback. Okay, I freaking love this game. Oh, that's gonna be really hard to use. Horse level up. Gallop. Okay. I think we're gonna leave the dungeon now. I'm gonna say make sure the game is saved, and I think we're gonna probably end for now. We're gonna try to go find somebody to raid. Why the long face? Hey, don't boo me. Alright, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. The internet. Go to Twitch. Let's see who we can find to raid today. Hey, Autumn's live. I haven't rated him forever.
How many times have I felt this good? Let me count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We're gonna send y'all over to Autumn. He's playing Hollow Knight right now. And make sure to give them a good how do you do. And a good hi. And for everybody on YouTube, if you like what we're doing here, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow a bit. I'm trying to get it up to actually like at least 100 subscribers to start off with. But anyway, we will catch you all later. You all take it easy. Raid.